Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs, and this is just a quick update on the situation with Gundam Battle Operation 2. If you're playing the North American version of the game lately, you've probably seen the failed matchmaking screen quite a few times. This started Wednesday night into Thursday when the game was updated with the big new patch, which rebalanced a lot of things, added the Kapool, added English voices, and added the PlayStation 5 version of the game. And as best anybody can tell, it seems to be a problem specifically with the North American PS4 version of the game, which is the one that is not working so great at the moment. It's the matchmaking problem. It's very difficult for people to get into matches. Custom matches apparently can be a little bit easier, but you can't get into custom match rooms. Or you can get into them, but you cannot create them yourself. So there's a few things I just wanted to talk about with this. And sorry if I'm a little bit awkward, but I'm always a little bit awkward, and I'm doing this on short notice off the top of my head. But first up is I am including a link on how to create a Japanese PlayStation Network account, because if you want to download the Japanese version of the game, it tends to work a little better. I have heard from some people that it won't work for them, but on my side at least, if you start the Japanese version of the game on your North American account, you can play the game relatively well. Because other people keep trying to join and they're getting kicked out, you're still going to have problems, but the problems last time I signed in, which was yesterday, were not as bad on a Japanese account. So if you want to play the game now, if you want to try and collect your dailies, that is the best way to go about it for now. This is just kind of part and parcel of trying to run what's really 4 versions of the game at once now. They are having to... The PS5 version basically doubled their workload, because for every version of the game that was out before, which I think is North American, Japanese, and EU, I believe, are the territories. That means they now have to run 2 sets of those, one for the PS5 and one for the PS4, and they've all got to work together. So that is something they haven't had to do with since Gundam Battle Operation Next, which was cross-platform on PS3 and PS4, and they only had the Japanese and I think Asian territory versions of the game to all make, dance. So this is kind of unprecedented territory. It's certainly a difficult thing to do on the fly. I'm trying to be patient. I know it is really frustrating, but I am trying my best to be patient. Had some people say they're wondering if this is a stealth cancellation of the PS4 version of the game to try and push people into the PS5 version. And I'm going to say no, because when they've canceled older platform versions of games before, they've been fairly upfront about it. Gundam Battle Operation Next, again, got a really, generous advance warning that version of the game would be shutting down. So I really don't think it's that, especially since it's affecting the North American version most strongly, and I don't think it's fair to say that we're being shut out on purpose, or they don't care, or any of those things, because they did just add English to the game. That is not cheap. Hiring, 8 to 10 voice actors, translating all the dialogue, because the translations that I've heard are different from the captions. So it's a totally different set of translations done specifically for the voice and dialogue. So yeah, that is a lot of labor to put into something that you would be trying to cancel. And the fact that they even are willing to do that indicates to me probably that the North American version is doing better for them than they expected. I think this is just, an unfortunate complication of the cross-platform situation. I don't think there's anything underhanded going on here. I think they just got seriously overwhelmed. I can't speak to the, how long they've been planning this PS5 release, But yeah, just the fact that it's so many things going on at once, so many additions to the game. And I've seen a thing going around on Twitter that apparently on the mining asteroid level, or the resource satellite, excuse me, brain, thank you, that there is a tiny bit of just different geometry in near one of the bases between the PS4 and 5 versions, and it has created a little pocket where basically if you're on the correct version, you cannot if anyone tries to shoot you, they shoot the base instead, and they can't and you can't really be damaged from most angles. So this is just growing pains. This is something not totally unprecedented, but I really don't think that they've attempted cross-platform on something like this at this scale before. So I really, again, like I said, I don't blame anybody for being frustrated, and the best I can really do to alleviate your frustrations right now is to offer you a nice link to how to make a Japanese PSN account in this trying time. But I really don't think any of this is on purpose. I think we're talking about very complex systems, one of which is very new, and it's just a series of unfortunate events. So yeah, I'm hoping that they resolve it soon, and I'm especially hoping that when they do, the compensation is equal to the amount of frustration, because they've apparently already issued a couple of hot fixes that are supposed to make this better, and at the moment, at least for North American accounts, it does not, as far as anybody can tell, seem to be better. So, but they acknowledged it on their official Twitter. They are working on it, and I'm really hoping that soon we will have, something decent and the game will work again. But for now, I am, advocating patience. I am saying that, in my opinion, there's nothing sinister afoot, just unfortunate. And I'm really hoping to hear more official word from the GBO account soon to let us know what exactly has gone wrong and what they're doing about fixing it. But again, from the whole geometry thing on the resource satellite, they've got a lot to fix, and some of it is worse than others. So I'm hoping that everybody will be back into the game soon. But for the moment, that is going to do it for this special update. I just wanted to give a general update for people who have had questions as to why they can't get in the game, and people who thought there might be something more going on, and just hopefully provide, mostly nothing more than my opinion, but if nothing else, an alternate way to hopefully get into the game. But that will do it for now, and good luck to everybody, and until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later!